super duper tired, but it is day 4 of Vlogmas. My name is Brenda. I am a paralegal here in foggy San Francisco. It is super foggy. The fog is a little bit low today. Anyways, so yeah, yesterday I went to Firefest 2.0, 3.0, 5.0, I don't know. It was hilarious. And yeah, it was back-to-back birthday, like 2 back-to-back birthday parties, and then the after party, which is Tinseltown. And yeah, I am tired. I gotta feed my dog because I got a feeling she's out there staging a protest. Also, my bed is still not done because yeah, my sheets aren't dry. I need to go turn on the dryer. All right, so fed the dog, started the washer, got my coffee. Time to go back to my office. So today it is Monday and I work from home on Mondays, which is great because I'm one of those people that multitask. It doesn't mean like I don't work, it means that I multitask. So like I'll be like working and then I'll run and like put stuff in the washer and then come back and continue working. I keep on feeling like there's stuff in my eye. Also, my washer takes forever. It's a all-in-one, like a washer dryer, and the washing cycle is like an hour and some minutes, and then a drying cycle is like 3 hours for it to be fully dried. And it's all one machine, so it takes forever. But today I have one quick meeting with one of my attorneys. I can't remember what our meeting is going to be about, but I guess we're just going to talk about what she needs help with. Yeah, I guess I have enough time to roll into what happened at Tinseltown. It was fun. So Tinseltown, I guess, is like a pop-up, and they do it nationally. They have multiple locations, and I'm only talking about the one in San Francisco. I don't know about other locations. I haven't been there in person, but the one in San Francisco was the one that we went to last night. First, we go to the wrong location. We ended up at the original location for Tinseltown from last year, which this year is the Holly Jolly. The illusion that the person at the front gate at Holly Jolly gave was that it was the same company, but it was just a different venue kind of thing. But she also wouldn't give us much information on how. She was like, well, you guys should look at your tickets. I can't tell you where to go. So I'm like, maybe it's supposed to be a secret location. I don't know. But it was the original location that we went to first because we drove there first. It looked empty, so we drove to the location that the other guy had said it was at, because he was like, I saw a huge line the other day, and we're like, okay, that has to be the event space. And it was not. So we go to the location on Folsom, and you couldn't even tell that there was like an event there. It was just like a giant brick building. And when we entered there, like we did poke our head in, and like a security guard came out. He's like, yeah, this is like Tinseltown, go on in. And he explained like, okay, go to the elevator, don't hold it up, go to the 4th floor. We're like, okay, cool. And so we all go in, and in my head, like I'm looking around because like the 1st floor is empty, like there's nothing, like it looks like it's under construction, and the elevator too. So I was like, oh, I feel like we're walking into a scam, like it's just gonna be an empty warehouse or something. Like I was like, and then my friend, she says, I was like, I wonder if this is a scam. And like the doors open, and we're like, oh, looking at all the tinsel, because Tinseltown. But we were totally like, just like, oh, what is going on here? The place had maybe like, because there was tables, like a little round table with 4 seats. I don't know how many they had, but like only 3 of them were taken. And then there was nobody at the door like greeting you or like checking your ticket. So like you could have walked in without a ticket. And so we're like, okay, what's going on? And the best way to describe the venue is like a middle school dance. Like your parents, you know, like there's the school doesn't have that much funding. Your parents like raise some money, they buy some decorations at Dollar Tree, they put them up, and they call it a day. And of course, you're a kid, so you're excited. So that's what it felt like. Like it was like a gym school dance kind of thing. Like all the decorations were just tinsel, and I mean they had a few Christmas trees and faux fireplaces that were like very cheaply faux fireplaces, and there's like no staff. And so we go up to the bartender, and some of like the group of people like chat with the bartender. Turns out like bartender explains there's nobody here from the event. There's no sign that anybody's coming because the event started a while ago. No performers, there's nobody checking tickets, they haven't even come in to check how the venue's going. And he's like, I'm just here, I work with the people from the building. And he felt bad, so he was like, you know what, like I'll give you like the drinks for like half price. And we're like, okay. So like we did get our free drink that came with the ticket. I feel like he felt really bad because there's literally like no one there, and there's nobody from the event, and you can tell that like the music that's playing is coming from a boombox, which I later learned the bartender was the one who like was like, well, I guess I gotta play some music. So he was just like playing Christmas carols. There's nobody to DJ, it was just like somebody playing music from like a little speaker. Throughout the night we learned from like people that work there, which wasn't that many. This is all alleged, I don't mean any harm here. So we're like, wow. So immediately the girl who bought everyone's tickets, she was like contacting her credit card, was like, please like cancel it, it's a scam, I've been scammed, like there's no event, like just cancel it. And like we were sitting there like we really could have brought anything, like we could have turned this into our own party and nobody would have said anything, because there was nobody there to like make sure that people that were there had actually bought tickets. And yeah, we just all sat together. It was a group of 9 of us. We put 2 tables together, and it was the saddest thing. We're just sitting there just like staring at each other, like, and every now and then one of us would bust out laughing because we're like looking around, we're like, this is so ridiculous. And then like we were right by the elevator, so when we would see people come in, like you can see on their face, like, you know, they're like, oh gosh, like what? Like, because like the TikTok, nothing to do with what actually was there. We talked to a few people, like I said, that work there, and they mentioned that the day before, which was Saturday, because we went on Sunday, so on Saturday that they didn't even have chairs or tables. Like the event was just basically floor, and again, no performers, nobody was there. And so they were telling us, they're like, well, you guys got like the improvement. You guys got chairs and tables. And we're like, wow. Oh, so if we had come on Friday, like, would there not even be decorations? Like, because it seems like they're slowly adding things. And we started making jokes, like maybe by like around Christmas time, they'll finally have a performer, like one elf or one Santa, because it seems like they were just not ready to open. From what we were hearing around, somebody mentioned like it could just be a money, like that this could be a one of many money grabs that have been happening, at least in San Francisco, where these big companies throw events and they like they charge a lot for it, but they really don't provide the service that people are paying for. So people show up and they're like, what the heck, this is not what I paid for. This place doesn't look anything like it was advertised. We were being told, like, apparently the company who hosts the Tinseltown, the one that hosted Tinseltown, they rent out the whole building, which rent in San Francisco is crazy. And then you're thinking about how much they're selling tickets for. You're like, that the math doesn't add up. Like, where do you make your profit? And one of the people that was in my group was like, well, maybe it's a write-off. She's like, because it just doesn't make sense. Like, she was doing math on her calculator. She's like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, where do you make this profit to pay off how much it's costing you to rent this whole building, that you're only using one floor of that whole building? And yeah, so the whole thing was super sketchy, but apparently it's not the first event, like in general, where a company has kind of scammed scam the consumer by like promising like this amazing event and then like giving you Dollar Tree decorations and like nothing of what was advertised. Yesterday I was commenting on somebody's TikTok. Well, yeah, so I like commented and there was somebody who replied to my comment and was like, yeah, I was very sad. And then I told them, I was like, I heard that yesterday they didn't even have chairs and tables. And then they responded, yeah, every time someone walked in, they had the most confused look on their face. I confirmed with a few people they were there because of TikTok, because the TikTok looks amazing. And somebody else was like, responded to me and was like, we went yesterday and we almost left immediately because it was nothing. Because we were all like, we should make a TikTok because these influencers are telling you to go to this event that doesn't even exist. Like, Tinseltown was nowhere close to what was advertised. That's how we got scammed yesterday. And voila, the bed is finally back together again. I'm honestly really happy because last night was super duper cold. Like, it got really cold at night. So, and I spent most of the night like shivering because like the blanket, like the third blanket was in the washer, and I definitely think it would have made a difference. So I slept with like the throw, but I also had my dog with me. That was pretty much it for the bedding. I'm kind of glad to be done with that. I should wash my face, my makeup erasers. I have sensitive skin, so I don't use like makeup wipes because my skin is highly allergic to them, and that started later on in life. Like, I used to use the Neutrogena ones. They were my favorite during my younger years, and I always double cleansed, but now I can't even use them, so I use a combination of the makeup remover towel and like the pharmacy balm for sensitive skin, which so far has been really good, and my skin has been like totally cool with it. Alrighty, it is actually lunchtime. If I'm honest, I haven't bought groceries yet. I was supposed to go today, but I decided to sleep in. I'm so tired from yesterday. It just, like, I sometimes wish I was like extroverted, because then I wouldn't need business days to recover. Right now I'm feeling really shaky, and I was wondering why. Then I realized the reason why I'm all shaky is because I skipped dinner yesterday. When I got home, it wasn't that late. I got home like before 9 o'clock, but by then I was like so tired, and then I was debating like, should I just like, do I eat or should I go to sleep? Like, do I have enough energy to stay up to like make myself something to eat? And I just ended up knocking out, so I didn't have dinner. I also had to have my lunch soon because I have an intake at 1. So, gotta have my lunch.